Welcome to the student-led podcast where we discuss events going on in the city. I'm senior Chase Borland.
I'm Jackson Hall.
I'm Ariane Qureshi.
I'm Grant Kuwatch.
To start off, we're going to start talking about the Student Municipal Representative Program. So the application consists of an essay and an interview process for first-year students. There's the Board of Zoning Appeals, Civil Service Commission, Design Review Board, Living Green, Parks and Rec, and then, of course, Mayor's Junior Council, which we're all on. So what's everyone's personal experience with Student Municipal?
Well, this year, I'm a part of the Mayor's Junior Council as a senior, but I also attend the city council meetings, which is an option your senior year. But last year was my first year a part of the program, and I served the Parks and Recreation Board. That was quite interesting. I didn't know there was so much to talk about with the parks in our city, but there are a lot, and there's a lot that goes into them. So that's what I did my first year, and now I'm happy to be on city council. So that is my history with the Student Municipal Program.
I've been in the Student Municipal Program since I think my freshman year. I was on the diversity board my freshman and sophomore years, and it was really intriguing to look at the various interactions between officials that my family and the city of Green has elected. My junior year, I was on the drug task force. It was kind of like a new thing I brought upon, but it was really interesting because the drug task force also created a subsection called the mental wellness committee, and through that we made a project, and it was involving nature and the park walks and stuff. So it was pretty interesting. And now I'm on Mayor's Junior Council and City Council, and it's been a pretty interesting ride.
This is my third year. I started on Board of Zoning Appeals, which was very fun to do virtually. I would just kind of sit there in my room. Last year, I did Historical Preservation Commission, which was quite a lot of fun. I got to go to Licton Walter Schoolhouse for one of our meetings, which is nice to go somewhere new for meetings once in a while. And this year I've been doing City Council, which the meetings are a lot more vibrant than the other boards.
That is true.
Yeah.
I would recommend to seniors, and if this is their second year or if they've served longer, to look into Mayor's Junior Council and serving City Council, because it's a good time.
City Council gets fun.
Yeah,
it's really interesting.
Very interesting. Last year was my first year. I was on Board of Zoning Appeals. It was interesting to learn about what you have to go through, the process you have to go through of appealing whatever you want to put on property, whether it's businesses or residential. City Council gets a lot more entertaining, though. I'm on City Council and Mayor's Junior Council, and it's very fun to talk with the mayor once a month and to do a project with the other people.
Would you recommend Mayor's Junior Council, Ariane, or Student Municipal Program itself?
Well, obviously I would recommend the Student Municipal Program. It's my sisters first introduced me to the program my freshman year, and the fact that I was able to join different committees that they weren't on really got my footing in high school, because I was able to try different things, and interact with different people like the mayor. I don't think I've most likely would have never met the mayor if it weren't for the Student Municipal Program. In terms of Mayor's Junior Council, yeah, it's great. It's a very interactive group. We do a lot of projects, every Mayor's Junior Council does a project every year. So people that join it, incoming seniors, you're going to be doing something that is going to benefit the community in a major way.
Like perhaps a podcast.
Perhaps a podcast.
Moving on with the schools at Green High School, the senior committee met to plan a seniors versus staff basketball game pep rally on January 27th. So seniors, they're invited to apply to be on the team to go against the teachers. And it's just an opportunity for all the seniors to get together in January. Our goal was to do a senior event every month. So for January, it is the basketball game. And we also wanted to turn it into a full pep rally to acknowledge the winter sports and hopefully have the pep band and the dance team and cheer teams perform. We're just hoping to have a good time. There's a lot of positions available, so you can apply to be on the team, the girls basketball team and the boys basketball team. The seniors are going to coach the teams and referee the game, and some paw print sports writers are going to announce and commentate on the game. So there's a lot going on, and we're hoping it's going to be a good event. They did this last year for the first time, and it got some good reviews. So we're hoping to make it better this year, and that is January 27th during 9th period.
State of the City is coming up January 26th on Thursday, which would actually be current Mayor Nuggebauer's last State of the City address, and would actually be my first. The theme for it is going to be investing in our future. Just kind of a nice way to plan for the future of green.
Definitely upcoming schools. I'm sure that will be a big topic at the State of the City with the new schools coming in.
Yeah, I remember last year they talked about the new schools a lot at that meeting or that speech, but I know it's changed a lot since then. So they have some new plans and projections, and I know they want to start like next year. So I'm assuming he's going to take a lot of his time on the timeline of that project, hopefully.
And who knows? We're probably going to make another roundabout. So
I love the roundabouts. I hope they keep making them. I love them so much more than an intersection, and they're
true.
better environmentally. So I love the roundabouts. I hope he keeps doing them.
yeah, and it's going to be his final one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year I was expecting it. It's the State of the City, similar to a State of the Union. They're not the most interesting speeches to listen to, but I was quite surprised. I mean, I was interested throughout the schools. Again, it was interesting to see. And then he also included what new businesses and restaurants and like growth of those restaurants in Green. And then we actually wrote a paw print article about it. So it was good to connect the high school to what's going on in the city. And it's a good event to attend to see the mayor speaking. And not everyone gets to see the mayor in action. So that is an opportunity to do that.
What are your guys' thoughts about graduation?
Well, I'm ready, honestly. I've been conflicted. Like everyone is like, are you ready to graduate? And I'm ready to move on to college. But I've always said I don't want to leave the high school just because I feel so comfortable in the high school. But now it's the last semester and I'm kind of ready to be done.
I'm just happy that we're having outdoor graduation.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it was nice inside an auditorium, but it's nothing like just having it at your stadium. It just seems more school spirited. So I'm excited for that.
It's interesting for me because I still feel like a junior, but with the stresses and responsibilities of an adult. And apparently that sentiment is shared by the rest of the tennis team, who constantly tells me I look like a junior for some reason.
I'm just ready to stop waking up early, so I'm ready for summer already.
Yeah.
I slept through until third period today. Like I'm not normally one to be late, but it happens. I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out, but I'm excited for graduation for sure.
Do you guys work jobs throughout the summer?
We actually both work at Prestwick Country Club.
Oh,
yeah.
So we will be working there this summer.
They're
working
quite busy over the summer. A lot of golfing going on.
Golf season it's peak golf season.
Peak golf season.
Okay.
What about colleges?
I am still awaiting my response from Ohio State, but that's where I hope to go. I'm also considering OU. So those are my top two schools, but I also think about Kent, so I'm not for sure yet. And I know it sounds like
in the back of my head.
They all are, so I have not decided yet. But I am excited to move on and choose a college.
Good. What about you, Chase?
I am officially going to OU. I'm going to do some sort of marketing, communications, political science. But yeah, I'm excited. I did the housing deposit. I've done the meal plan. I'm ready to move on.
Excellent. Grant?
Ironically, actually, less than an hour before this meeting, I got accepted to the University of Cincinnati's honors program.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Which is the school I'm currently looking at as my main one. Are you on anything? You get any acceptance letters?
I applied to the big ones, so I'm trying to. I'm still waiting for my acceptance letters. I've applied to Pittsburgh. I got into Vanderbilt, but
which is a huge
Congratulations.
honor. It
Yeah.
really is.
we don't
It's very
talk about that
impressive.
because I'm probably not gonna go there because it's very expensive. So
That's fair.
And far.
Nashville that's a good place to be.
So it's more like Pittsburgh, Michigan, Sad, yeah. Only for the med school. I still love the Ohio State football team, despite the fact that they lost. They put up a fight. I got into Case Western.
Congratulations.
That's another
Nice.
big honor as well.
I think that's it. But I'm just waiting for my financial packages.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of hard to make a decision when you do not know what money you're gonna get from each college.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
And then is there a scholarship opportunity within the drug task force that I've heard about?
So you asked. There, in fact, is one in the drug task force. Yeah, so any Green High Schooler can apply to the scholarship. You do have to write an essay about how drugs in your community has impacted you. The deadline is April 28th. It's a $1,000 scholarship. You know, if it's one essay, at least the scholarships that I've applied for, you know, they've dealt with like 3, even 4 essays.
Oh, wow.
Essay prompts. So one essay prompt is a pretty good deal. Not gonna lie.
I was going to ask if anyone has started to apply for scholarships. I know the Green High School Guidance Office has some opportunities and links that you can look at different ones, but I have embarrassingly not started that process yet.
It's all right.
I had to relax after the whole college application thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Then you add scholarships on top of that. I just
Yeah.
needed a
That's
moment
tough.
to breathe.
Well, it's also really funny because did you guys also get the thing where you just don't feel like doing anything?
Oh, the
involving
senioritis.
colleges?
This
No,
is
you
kicking
don't
in.
do anything
Yeah.
involving colleges until you get your acceptance letter. So you're like, okay, now I know what to do from here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I understand because I am still waiting on some schools. So that is maybe why I have not started the scholarship process. And if that's not why, we're still going to blame it on that.
Thank you for tuning in.
We'll see you next month
See you next month.
with the wrap up of the State of the City address.
Goodbye.